Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. The last time I left off in Norfolk. However, in the meantime I made my way here to Davenport in Iowa, which is very close to the latest DLC that came out around 3 AM in the middle of the night here in Japanese time by the time I'm recording this. So I downloaded it in the morning, and before heading to Illinois itself I made my way here to Davenport so we can get it right off the bat. And here in Davenport I picked up these cars, which I will have to deliver to Champaign. So with this I will make my first baby steps into Illinois, and I use the Kenworth K220 this time, and I really think this is a beautiful truck, and it drives very well. And now I will make my way into the truck because I've been rambling on far too much already. One other thing that might be visible from graphical and optical perspective compared to the last episode is I tried another shader this time. Lately I've been using the Simiverse reshading pack quite often, or all the time I think lately, and quite a while ago I added the TM Realistic Rain to my mods, and from where I downloaded it, which was Gumroad. Oh, that gets... oh, nice, we didn't get a ticket. Yeah, I downloaded it off of Gumroad, and a few days ago I got an email from there which said he brought a realistic point of view shader with some kind of depth setting. So I thought I'll try it out. So he also said it's leaning a little bit more into how it reflects on different surfaces and foliage and stuff, but yeah, let's check it out. It is already a little bit less saturated than many shaders out there. That's something I can already tell. And yeah, for now I like it. I'm not sure if this glare on the windshield is due to this shader or if it's because it's a mod truck. But yeah, it's kind of what you have sometimes when you're driving an actual car. Not sure about trucks because I never driven one on my own, but yeah, I'll try it out, and if it's bad or not to my liking, I can always switch back. And I also wanna try the project Ultimate Reshade, I think, and Ultimate Weather and stuff. But yeah, one shader at a time. Yeah, let me know what you think about how it looks. I think it's pretty good looking for now. And one other thing that I realized about this Kenworth that I didn't really realize when I drove it in the last video, and I only got to actually see it when I processed edited the video. This sun shield, I think, I don't know how it's called in English, up here, it comes down as you want, kind of, not totally free, but it's that to work with the windows. And I'll show it right now. So first, if I let's get the truck in motion again, and then I'll come back to that. Multitasking is not my strong point, as you probably already saw. Okay, I can roll down the window all the way, and then if I keep rolling down, this comes up, or down in this case, and I can also regulate it a little bit, but it's ultimately ultimately bound to the window. So if I want the windows up again, I have to get the sun screen up as well. Forgot the winker here. Yeah, it would be fun if this would be put in as an option for all the trucks and could be bound to a different button than the window, but I thought that's a really cool feature for this truck. Yeah, when I drove it in the video I didn't talk about it because I was kinda not shocked, surprised, and thought, was this always there? But when I edited the video in the end, I could see the moment when I rolled down the window that it came down after the windows were all the way down. So I tried to check it out, and yeah, it worked. And I thought that's very neat. Yeah, if it now would be separate from the window, that would be awesome. Same goes for, not in this truck, but in some trucks, when you have the sunshades on the windshield. That would also be very, very sweet if you could actually operate them. Yeah. But it's all more nice to have and nothing that's really essential, but it's one more step towards stronger immersion, I think. Maybe a thing for the future. But that also shows how much thought and time, I think, these modders put into the trucks they want to create, which is absolutely nice of them to do. So now I think we should be getting close to Illinois state lines, if I'm not entirely misread the map before, which is absolutely a possibility. I did. And here we have a nice advertisement for Louisiana. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a World of Truck event for this DLC, which is sad, because I liked to get the little goodies about interior and the paint jobs, although most of the paint jobs I didn't use much, like 1 or 2 times just to try them out. But it's always great to get a little something for completing a challenge, and also with the community holding together to get the delivery goals up and stuff. But they said they want to overhaul some stuff, and I'm never sure they pull in, but it seems with the 1.59 update they got a little bit more patient when merging into other lanes. So the AI got, yeah, I won't go as far as to say fixed, but let's say upgraded. And here we have, I think, the first city in we come across it. Peoria, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I will probably research it when I'll make my way over there one of these days. And I like this mod with the traffic safety instructions or reminders around the highways. They're quite fun sometimes. Well, it's already getting late. Make sure to have the headlights on, or I'll get another traffic ticket. And also I think I forgot to take off this huge GPS. I have a navigation built in, but I did take this on my windshield for the ETA and brake time, because the mod I have that is for showing ETA and brake time on the in-car navigation and stuff is unfortunately not compatible with this mod. I can only turn off and on, as you see, but that's okay as well. Also, I've installed some cabin lights to make it a little bit brighter, even if we have a night drive. Not sure if I'll keep sticking with the red or make something different, but it's a little bit better than just seeing what is illuminated by the headlights at night. We have a full moon today, or at least very, very close to full moon. But I will take the next rest area if there is one. And take a nap, because our trip is a little bit longer than the time I have to deliberate. Wait, my trip is a little longer than the time I have to take a break. That's what I need to say. Sorry, my brain is not on the top of the game today. Well, not today, it's never on top of the game, but today especially. here we have our closest rest area. And just in time when the system reminds me to take a break. And my gasoline or fuel is fine even if this mod says it's not, so everything is good in that department. So which one should we take? Let's take where can we park? It's not clearly marked for stupid people like me. Maybe in the middle? Well, here looks as good as it can be. So, good night. And yes, here we are. It's foggy. There might be an idiot trying to start off in the 5th gear. And yeah, that didn't work out too well, didn't it? And I still didn't figure out what causes these strange rattlings in my wheelbase after the update, the firmware update. I adjusted some settings for how strong the force feedback is, but it's gotten better, but in some situations it's still kinda crazy. Maybe I need to roll back the firmware. Since it's not always the best action to get the latest stuff. But for now, it's bearable. I have a feeling it mainly happens when I go around and shift strangely or let go of the clutch in the wrong timing. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not a technical problem but a me problem. Which could be probably the bigger probability of what is wrong. I think lately I felt it when I went from slightly going forward to reverse gear. So maybe it's got something to do with that when I put in a gear but didn't slow down far enough or speed up far enough. so it looks like it's about to rain, but it's not really decided to come down hard just yet. Maybe it holds out until I can get this delivery done, which would be nice. And I think this time around I won't take all the cities one by one in a video like I did with the last DLCs, but I'll also make quite some deliveries on my own. But I will still explore here and there in Illinois as well when I go for videos, but yeah, you know how it is. Now everybody is in Illinois, so you will see more than enough of it. Oh, we even have the Missouri ad. Champaign. I wonder what they like to drink here. That was absolutely intentional to save on fuel. Yeah. Really true. Let's see where we have to go. Looks like it's somewhere in the back.
Here we are, safe and sound.
And it's here. Unfortunately, I can't go in that straight, but okay. Oh, see, I went too far. But yeah. Okay, let's get these cars where they belong. I have a feeling I got a little bit better at parking, but probably since I just said that, it's going to be a disaster. Oh, I don't know. Did you hear that right now? Okay. That was a pretty smooth parking job, if I may say so myself. Well, that's it. First impression on my channel, at least, in Illinois. So I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. If you did, please leave a like, maybe subscribe, and tell me how good I am doing at my parking job in the comments. And hopefully we will meet each other again in another video. Until then, have a great time and see you. Bye!